Hello guys, what is going on? Camman here, and welcome to my third episode of my Road to 100 mil series. So, in my inventory you see the items that I bought in the past couple of days for my daily... Last episode I referred to them as my daily challenges. That's something completely different. My daily money making runs, I'll refer to them. So here they are. You see some of them are one under, say for pineapples, one under what it should be. That's because I've left one in the bank for a bank spacer. So you see them here, and you see I have a lot more feathers. That's just for my general fishing, as when I'm recording this at least, it is double fishing XP weekend. So let's begin by selling these items, and I think the feathers should sell for considerably higher than mid because it's double XP. So let's put it in for I think it's double. No, that's not selling. Okay, let's put it in for a bit lower. So let's just put that there, and let's just leave it in there and see if it sells. If not, I'll just leave it in at mid. Okay, so these should sell. These 63 battle staffs. See there, they've sold, thankfully. And let's put in the seaweed and hope they sell. If not, then we'll have to resell them. And let's put those in. So let's collect these. This is a fast way to collect them, to collect the money, that is. And let's resell these. And after that you'll be able to see how much I made in about, I don't know, I'd say 3 days or 4 days. I've managed to actually, I think it's 4 days I've actually been doing these daily challenges. That brings me on to another topic. I haven't been making many videos because last week was the last week before the holidays, and I had a lot of work due in and things, and I have a lot of work over the holidays, but I also have a lot more free time, so I should be making a bit more videos. So let's collect this money, and I've made a good, how much is it? I'd say 200k, or is it more? I don't remember how much I had there. My last episode, have I put it? Nope. Well, I think it was 1044k, which is 1.04 mil. So I've made a good 360k. So that's why you should do your daily challenges, let me correct that, daily money runs. Okay, and to begin with, I was thinking of doing a little bit of flipping, so let's begin with that. Okay, so let's begin with a kind of mini flipping guide, I guess. From what I know, and I've done a bit of flipping, it's best to flip an item when it's got a lot of price fluctuation. So how you check that is, say today is double fishing XP, so what I think is going to be fluctuating would be the granite lobster pouch and also feathers. So let's try granite lobster, and how you check if it's got a big range of price is you just buy it for as much as you can, and you see that 2927, and then you sell it for as little as you can. So that's 2920. So that's a range of 7 GP. Now that's not that good, because what that's basically saying is the minimum offer that people are buying it for is 2920, and the maximum what people are selling it for, well, maybe not maximum, but within reason, is 2927. So let's go on to feathers. Though they don't have that big a price, so I doubt the fluctuation will be that much. So let's put it up to 50, and let's see if it buys. Okay, so how much does it buy for? It buys for 27 GP, and we sold it earlier for 28 or so. And let's see how much the lowest offer is, and the lowest offer is 26. So that's definitely not going to be that good, because even though it's a small price and we can buy a lot of it, there's still the GE limit that we have to take into consideration. So something that I normally do when I'm flipping, well, an item that I normally flip, should I say, is raw monkfish, and that's because it is good food. The monkfish is a good food, and a lot of people use it for the raw monkfish anyway. A lot of people use it for cooking. So let's see if this is any better. So we buy it for as much as we can, and that's 310, and then we sell it for, ooh, it's crashing. That's not to say that it's not good for flipping. We sell it for 304. Ooh, that's quite a crashing price. So I'm just going to find an item that's good for flipping, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I finally found an item that I think's good. It's a commonly traded item, and I might have forgot to mention earlier, that's a really important thing for flipping. The item needs to be traded quite a lot so that you can always be flipping it, I guess. So this item is dragon bones. So let's check here, dragon, and people always use these for training prayer, and they're in constant supply because, well, bots are always killing dragons for them. So they buy for 1897, and let's see how much they sell for. They sell for, well, it should be the other way around. They sell for 1834. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to buy them for 1835, or maybe put them in for a bit higher. So let's put them in for 1838. Okay, let's go for that, and let's buy as many as we can. Flipping normally makes profit, but it can also make loss, so be careful of that. So we're going to spend 1.4 mil. Okay, so I've put these in to buy, and hopefully they'll be done soon, and I'll come back once they are done. Alright guys, so here you can see they have all bought, and I'd say it took about 3 to 4 minutes. So in 3 to 4 minutes we bought 1.4 mils worth of dragon bones at the minimum price effectively. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to sell them for the highest price to people that were basically buying, because mass buying at high prices. So we managed to sell it early, well, we managed to buy it earlier for 1897, if I remember correctly even, and we're going to try to lower that by a couple of GP. So let's say 1893, and let's put that in there to sell, and I'll come back once they have sold again. Okay, so guys, they've all bought for this price, well, sold should I say, for this price, and let's see how much profit we've made. So from the history we can see that we bought them at this price at 1.417 mil, and we sold them at this price. So that's, I think, a good 40k worth of profit. And I know that might not be good at the moment, but later on, as we get more money, we'll be coming back to flipping, and that should actually make a lot of money in the process. And flipping is a thing you can do while skilling at the bank. It hardly takes any time, you just need to put them in. It takes 5 seconds, put them in and wait until they buy, and then sell them again. It just takes another 2 to 3 minutes, depending on the item, of course. And that's a good way to get things rolling. And once you're actually at the more expensive items, you should actually make more profit if you do it right. So we'll be revisiting this, and let's get on to the next thing. So guys, the last thing that I'll be doing in this episode is clues, as I mentioned last episode. So these clues can actually give quite a decent amount of money, but they can also tend to troll you and give you about, I think on average per easy clue, I'm going to be collecting easy clues, I normally get about, I know, 30 to 60k ish. And this is the area where you can find them. It's directly behind Lumbridge Castle, and then you come to this area and you pick the lock, or do you just open it? Yeah, you just try to pick the lock and go down, and this is the ham area, or HAM or ham, and then eventually you'll find it open, and then you come down and you go across to this area, and then you start to pickpocket hams. So you pickpocket them until you get either clothes, which I think help the success rate or something, but you get the ham clothes, or you get a easy clue. Now getting the easy clue can take up to well, it ranges. I normally get it about 2 to 3 minutes, so yeah, around that time. And yeah, I'll come back once I actually get a clue. Okay guys, so here it is. I just managed to get an easy clue and it took me about 2 minutes of pickpocketing. So let's see what we need to do. Search the crates in Canifis. Okay guys, so I'll see you in Canifis. So we're in Canifis and I believe these are the crates that we need to search, so let's search them. I search the crate and find nothing. Nothing. Aha, another clue. So what is this clue? Search in the basement of the artisan dwarves workshop in Falador. I guess I'll see you there guys then. And I'm in my next location, so here it is. As you can see here, I haven't been here before because I don't really do many quests. So not paying attention to that, let's search these crates. I think it's these. And another clue, yeah. Okay, let's open it. Speak to Arhain in Catherby. Okay, that's an easy one because we always go there for our daily tasks. So let's go there now without the need to cut the recording. And let's go. All of these clues, I get the areas and locations, exact locations from RuneWiki, and I'll link you guys to the description. No, I'll link you guys to the website in the description of the video, so you guys can see all the well, answers, I guess, to the clues. So Arhain or Areen, or however you spell say his name, is here. So let's talk to him. Well done, matey. Oh, there's another clue. Okay. Dig near some giant mushrooms behind the grand tree. So I guess I'll see you there guys. Okay guys, so I'm here at what I believe to be the location, so let's dig. And I found a scroll box. So let's open up this scroll box, and I found another clue. What a surprise. Okay, let's open this and search the drawers found upstairs in the houses of East Doini, or some mod said Doini, and yeah, I died inside when he said that. However you spell it, Ardy. Let's go there and I'll see you guys there. Okay guys, so we're here in the house in Ardy, and let's open these drawers and search them. Oh, we just got the loot. Okay. So the loot isn't the best of loots. Let's price check it. And I'll be doing a few more of these, but I won't obviously be recording every single step. So yeah, 14.1k loot. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next few clips of me doing clue scrolls. Okay guys, so in the background here you can see a few clips of the loot that I've received while I was doing the clues. I did around 7 altogether, and the loot I got wasn't the best of loots, to be honest. I think I got about 100k, so that might say something about doing clue scrolls right now. They're not very profitable, or they're just hard to get loot in general. So yeah, clue scrolls weren't the best idea really. On to the next clip. Okay guys, and so to finish off this episode, I'm going to do another little money maker, seeing as we hardly made anything because flipping and the clues only made me up to 1.5 mil. So what we will need is a beast of burden, and I've got 1 yak that I've bought before that's still remaining, so I've got that, and we need a little bit of food. Well, we might need, so let's buy some food. So what food shall I buy? Let me buy some monkfish, just a little bit though. So monkfish, let's go monkfish, and I think 30 should be enough to last us an hour, so let's put that in for a bit more and buy it. Okay, so excuse me, I'm just putting it in my bank and stuff. So this is the tab, but I probably already have some monkfish somewhere else. Yes, I do. It's the very first thing I have. So I have 30 of those, let me just remember, and 1 yak. So Oh yeah, another thing that I'll need, an important thing, is games necklace. Games necklace, that's it, not gamer. So games necklace, let me buy 20 of those. That should last me a while, I'd say. So let me just put it up to make sure that I'd buy. Okay, so let's put that in there. Okay, so now we are all set after I put this back in the tab. So I've got 20 of these and 30 monkfish. And let's take one of those out, wear that, and take, I don't know, say 3 food. That should be enough. And let's go to where we need to go. So rub games necklace, and let's go to Gamers Grotto. No, it's not Gamers Grotto, it's Barbarian Outpost. And I've just realized something. I'm going to be coming in and out of the waterfall with a beast of burden, a pack yak. So it probably should have helped if I did the quests, otherwise I'm going to have to keep resummoning my yak. That might be a problem, but oh well, it'll still make a profit. So let's go inside the waterfall. And some of you might know what I'm going to do. It's not really a traditional money making method in a money making method kind of sense, if that makes any sense. So let's go down, and we don't even need to protect magic from the dragons because the bots have taken care of it all for us. So let's summon our pack yak and let's get going. There's another spot where you can do this, which is where is it? It is in the Tavali dungeon, and you guys might have guessed it by now. It's picking up infernal ashes that other players that do wait, what do? They do Slayer. That do Slayer use. So let's get going. So I've already got a Slayer task, and it's Iron Dragons, I think. So I can enter this dungeon without any problem. And I'm using this dungeon instead of the Tavali dungeon because the Tavali dungeon is full of bots that pick up the infernal ashes for money, and this doesn't really have any bots that come here for infernal ashes. So let's just go, and to get a good world we might need to hop occasionally, but this is what I'm going to be doing for an hour. So let's get going. Let's come to here, and I don't think anyone's here in this world. So guys, I'll hop worlds until I find a good world, and I'll begin picking up the infernal ashes, and I'll see you guys after an hour. And an hour's done. So this is what I've managed to get in an hour's time. I could have probably made a lot more if the worlds were more crowded, but unfortunately they were less crowded than I thought, and less people left their infernal ashes than I thought. So I haven't made as much as I would have liked to, but I'm going to sell these and I'll be right back. So after I've sold everything, this is what I've ended up with. I've ended up with 1.8 mil. So in this episode we've made around 800k, which isn't the best, but next episode I'm hoping to make a lot more money, because next episode I'm going to include some of my skilling as well, because I'll be doing a lot of fishing, and that way I can make money as well as well get experience. So that will make a significant amount more, and it might be more, well, not realistic, but less time wastingy. Yeah, less time wastingy. So look forward to that next time, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.